In order to add items onto your green roof, we are going to first add a new level. It's going to make it a lot easier. So I'm going to go into the elevation view south elevation and right click this wall to hide this element. Now, what this does is it allows me to see my green roof here. Now, I need to create an elevation above my green roof, just like I created the elevation top of second floor. Otherwise, when you create paths and you put benches and bushes on, it's not really going to work out. So if I go over to architecture, I can click level, and you can see I'm zoomed out all the way. That way I can place my level and line it up with this left edge. I do not want to try to get it exactly perfect. I'm just going to place it way up here. It's going to be easy for me to see. Now I'm going to click my mouse wheel down and drag, and I'm going to place it and lock it in over here. So I click modify. I'm going to change the name of this to green roof. And yes, I want to change the corresponding names. And now if I drag back to the left, I can use the align tool and I can align to the top of the green roof. So I got to zoom in a little bit here, top of the green roof. And then I click my level green roof, and you can see if I hover over it, it'll tell the name, and that puts it down to that level. So now I have a green roof. You can see why I didn't try to draw it directly on it, because all the text gets kind of jumbled in there, but I do have that green roof level right now. So now if I go into my green roof level right here, then I can draw all sorts of things on here and they will show up exactly where I need them to go. So one last thing I want to show you how to do, if you want to do a path, it makes it easiest if you just create a floor. So we're going to create a floor on the green roof, and this floor, I'm going to set this just to 5-inch concrete, but I'm going to edit this and I'm going to duplicate it, and I'm going to call this a path. And what I'm going to do for this layer is I'm just going to make this layer like a 1/2 inch thick, so 0.5 inches. But I want to change my material, and it's over here. There we go. I'm going to change my material to, let's see if gravel is an option. Or there it is, gravel. You could use rocks, gravel, and I'm going to click OK. Now I have a 1/2 inch gravel pad, and click OK. So I can make my path with a 1/2 inch gravel pad. I need to make my height offset also a 1/2 inch. And that way, when I draw this, that 1/2 inch pad is going to be sitting right on the surface of the grass. So we have to make sure that we do that, because normally it will do the floor into the surface. So that's why I need a 1/2 inch offset for a 1/2 inch path. So if I take a line here and I want to draw a little path, and we're going to do it sort of like this. Maybe I want to put a bench over there, and you have to make this a closed loop. So that's why I'm sort of making this rectangular-ish. There's like a width to this path, and then I have to close the loop. So now I have one entire closed sort of pink box. I click the check mark, and now I have this path. Let's see it in 3D. And there we go. So I have a gravel path. You can make that out of asphalt. You can make it out of, I don't know, like wood chips or wood planking or whatever you want to do, and make whatever shape you want to have there. Then as far as adding other things, you can add bushes. You can add a bench or a couple benches around here. You probably are not going to be adding trees, because remember, you did not choose a thick enough layer with enough soil and enough structure underneath to be able to support the weight of trees. But that's how you create landscaping on your green roof.